Patreon.com/the Walk-Off Podcast. $4 a month gets you in there.
Raimel Tapia signing with the Boston Red Sox. We're going to be seeing him in a Red Sox uniform playing at Fenway in 2023, and it is going to be interesting. Now, he is on a minor league deal, which means they will be able to stash him in AAA if that is something that they would like to do. Raimel Tapia was our Randall Grichuk last year. Was he adequate? I guess as a fourth outfielder. I mean, he was below average in almost every category: OPS plus, batting average, on base percentage, slugging percentage, literally slightly below average just in every aspect. One thing he did very well was run, right? He was a speedy dude. We'll all remember that inside the park home run he hit against
in Boston. Yeah.
Off Jarren Duran, who just watched it fall and then didn't even bother running for it, which is still probably the weirdest, most fun play of all of 2022 for Blue Jays fans, right? That Red Sox Blue Jays game. The Jays went 16-3 against the Red Sox in 2022. The whole reason they were in the playoffs was literally how much they dominated the Red Sox. So it is going to be interesting to see how that plays out, that rivalry plays out in 2023. All the best to Raimel Tapia.
Do you know how much money he got?
My guess, I don't know exactly what his deal was.
1 year, $1.95 million.
Okay.
Is that correct? What am I looking at here? Sorry, just bear with me here, guys, for a moment.
No problem. I think we all remember his costly mistake in the outfield in the wild card game. And this wasn't an isolated incident, although it was a big incident in a big moment. And so that one hurt. And obviously, I'm not blaming Raimel Tapia for that collapse. There's plenty of blame to go around for that wild card game, too. And we don't need to talk about it and bring up the pain and hurt that.
Okay, so is that why the Blue Jays didn't bring him back? Because we do get a lot of questions about this with all the money we've spent and the guys we've got. And here we are talking about fourth outfielders and who are we going to use as a fourth outfielder this year. Meanwhile, Duvall's out there, Grossman's out there. Raimel Tapia is the name that a lot of Blue Jays fans are going, well, why don't we just bring him back? Right. And when we were talking to Ben Nicholson-Smith, the example was, or the reasoning was, these guys who are trying to build their value for their next contract, right, on a 1-year deal, are looking at Toronto right now and going, where's my path to 450 at-bats? They don't see it, right? They're saying, am I really going to reestablish myself or build my value going into next free agency with a 200 at-bat season, right? So I'm just, I guess I'm a little surprised with Raimel Tapia going to Boston on specifically a minor league deal, if that's the case.
My guess is he looks at that Red Sox team and he thinks to himself, I fit in as a fourth outfielder in Boston far better than in Toronto. I'm going to see more playing time. Another reason I think is that the Toronto Blue Jays look at Nathan Lucas, who's on their 40-man roster, played really well in AAA last year, lefty bat, and they probably feel that it's a sideways move. So why go out and spend $2 million on Raimel Tapia when Nathan Lukes can do the same job for $750,000, the league minimum? So I think it just breaks down to looking at the analytics, looking at it, both stats, projecting where these guys will wind up in 2023, and saving yourself $1.2 million.
I guess when you're a competitive balance tax team, you do need to make those decisions on the margins here and there, don't you?
I would agree.